Then my already prepared sew, size 41. Yeah, I've already taken my measurements from the first leg. You can see the starting point from here to here is for this color, this mixture of red and brown. But for this one, here and here, is for the red design. Then the same thing is applicable here. Here is for this brown and red design, but the plain red design is for here. So I got this second leg measurement from the first leg. Like I always said, the first leg I just created it from my brain. Or then you put down all you did on this first leg in writing so that you can be able to get exactly the same thing on the second leg. Then you start. Make your notes. Then you work 22 chains. 22 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you fix. Slip knit. Then on the next stitch, single crochet. Then you turn. So once you turn, you jump the 2 stitches, the slip knit and the single crochet we made, then start crocheting on the next stitch. That is single crochet on the 22 stitches we made. I mean the 22 chains we made. Then on the last stitch, single crochet on the first and second stitch of the sew. The next stitch, single crochet. Then you turn. So once you turn, jump the first row, single crochet on the next stitch. So you continue single crocheting until you work 4 rows of single crochet. So we are now on the second row. You work more 2 rows, making it 4 rows. So once you reach here, once you crochet on the last stitch, you crochet on the first and second stitch of the sew, you turn, jump the first row, continue until you work more 3 rows. Yeah, this is what you will have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next thing is to add our red color. You can see this red color design here. So we're going to add our red color now. So to end this 4th row, pass your crochet pin, yarn over, then you add your red twine. Then you drop the brown mixture, then pick up your red twine. Then on the next stitch, you single crochet. Tighten it well. So, then you turn. So once you turn, you jump the first stitch, single crochet on the next stitch. Then on the second stitch, pass your crochet pin, yarn over, then you drop the red twine, then pick the brown mixture, then single crochet with the brown mixture. Then on the next stitch, single crochet with your brown mixture, so continue single crocheting until you crochet till this point. So leave 3 stitches, 1 2 3, don't crochet on 3 stitches at this end. Yeah, you can see it's remaining 1 2 3. So you pass your crochet pin, yarn over with brown mixture, then you keep, because we're going to add our red twine, so you cut it from here. Then you add the red twine, you tighten it, then you drop this, then you use the red twine and single crochet on the next 2 stitches. On the next stitch, single crochet. Then you single crochet on the first and second stitch of the sew. Then on the next stitch, you single crochet. Then you turn. Continue with the red twine. So you single crochet, you jump the first row, single crochet on the next stitch. The next stitch, single crochet. Then on the last stitch of the red twine, you pass your crochet pin, you yarn over, don't single crochet because here we are going to use our brown twine. So you single crochet with your brown twine. On the next stitch, single crochet. So you continue with your brown twine. So once you crochet to this point, as in the last stitch of brown twine, so once you crochet on last stitch of brown twine, you add your red twine, finish up the remaining holes, then you crochet on first and second stitch of the sew with the red twine, then turn with the red, crochet on the red, then start with brown on this center part, then continue with that until you work more 2 rows. I'm now working on second row, as in after adding the red twine. I'm now on the second row. You work more 2 rows, making it 4. Yeah, this is what you have at the end. You can see the red color, the red color. So you work 4 rows after adding the red color, then work 4 rows before adding the red color. There is total of 8 rows. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we'll be working with our brown on this. You can see this. So you start. So at the end, you single crochet on first and second stitch. and turn with the brown twine. So once you turn, you jump the first stitch, single crochet on the next 2 stitches, 1, the next stitch, single crochet, 2, you can see, then you make 1 chain and turn. Work more 2 rows. Yeah, you can see it. At the end of 3rd row, we have 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, then 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, then you cut it off. Then we start this other side, single crochet on 2 stitches, 1, 2, then single crochet on 2 stitches of the sew, 1, 2, then you turn, jump 1 stitch, just make 3 rows of it. Make 1 chain, then on the same stitch, single crochet, then on the next stitch, single crochet, then you single crochet on the first and second stitch of the sew. Then once you turn, you jump 1 stitch and make 3 rows of the same thing we did this side. 3 rows of that. 3rd row for this other side, you will also have 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. The same thing this other side. Then to create this hole, you can see the hole. So you single crochet on the first and second stitch of the sew. Remember, we're still working with our brown twine. Then you turn. So once you turn, you jump the first hole, then you crochet up. Then after crocheting on the last stitch, you work 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then count out 5 stitches from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you crochet on the 7th stitch, single crochet. So you single crochet on the next 13th hole, single crochet on the next 13th holes. Yeah, you can see it. So after that, we make 5 chain, the same thing this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then count out 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then crochet here, single crochet, so you single crochet down. So once you single crochet down, you single crochet on first and second stitch of the sew, you turn, that's it. So you single crochet on first stitch of the sew, then on the second stitch, just pass your crochet pin, yarn over. Then we are going to fix our red twine for this one. So we use red this side, then we use brown on the middle, then red this other side. We crochet on 4 stitches and use your brown on the chain. Then on the 4th stitch, you add your brown. Then continue working with your brown. Then once you crochet on the last stitch of this chain, you change to your red twine. Then you continue with that till you work 6 rows of single crochet. 6 rows. Yeah, this is what you have at the end. That's it. So the next thing is to make this one. So the same thing we did here. So you jump one hole, single crochet on 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you make one chain. Then you turn. Work 3 rows. After working 3 rows, you have this. So I did the same thing this other side. So you can see it. So the next thing now, so at the end you work on first and second stitch of the sew. Then you turn. Then you single crochet up. Then after that you work 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then after that you count out 7 stitches from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then single crochet on the 4th stitch, on the 8th stitches. One. Then single crochet on 12 holes. So once you crochet on the 12th stitch, you make another 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then you single crochet here. Next stitch, single crochet down. You add your red twine. Then you crochet on first and second stitch of the sew and turn. So we are going to crochet on 8 stitches with this red twine. Jump the first hole, crochet on the next hole. Crochet along with your brown twine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then on the 8th stitch, you have to send it back. So once you yarn out, don't single crochet. So we're going to use our brown to single crochet. Then you drop the red twine, continue with brown. So exactly the same thing we did here. So you continue working single crochet till you crochet on the last stitch of this chain. Then continue with red twine. So continue until you work 6 rows. The same thing we did here. You work 6 rows of single crochet. This is what you have at the end of 6 rows. So the next thing now is to make this design with brown twine. So it's the same thing we did here. So at the end, you crochet on first and second stitch of the sew, you turn, jump the first stitch, crochet on the next. On the next stitch, single crochet. Then you single crochet on 9 stitches. This is the third one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then you make one chain. So exactly what we did here. We turn, but here we are going to work 7 rows. Yeah, you can see it. So I did the same thing this other side. 7 rows, 7 rows. So at the end, you crochet on first and second stitch of the sew. Then you turn. Then you crochet up this point. Then after that, you work 25 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then work 25 chains. Then after working 25 chains, you single crochet on this edge. Single crochet. The next stitch, single crochet. So you work till this end. Yeah, at the end, you single crochet on first stitch. Then on the next stitch, you add your red twine. You can see it. So once you add your red twine, you turn, continue single crocheting. So you single crochet up till this point. Jump the first stitch, on the next stitch, single crochet. Here you can see it. So here we're using the brown twine on the chain. So you single crochet all through. So single crochet on the 25 chain we made with brown twine. Yeah, after crocheting on the chain with brown, then you finish up the roll with red. So at the end, you single crochet on the first and second stitch of the sew. Then you turn, jump the first stitch. So once you crochet with red twine till you reach here, as in the last hole, the last stitch of red twine, you use brown on the chain. And these 25 stitches we have, then this other side you use red, but the middle is brown all through. You can see the one I've done. So continue with that till you work 8 rows of single crochet. Yeah, you can see it. So the next thing now is to work the back belt. So you make your knot, then work 50 chains. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can see it. Then we fix. So we count out 6 stitches from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the 7th stitch, you slip knit. Then on the next stitch, single crochet. Then once you turn, you jump the 2 stitches, then crochet on the 50 chains you made, single crochet. So a single crochet on the 50 chains. Then at the end, you make 1 chain. Then you turn. Then continue single crocheting. Yeah, at the end, you single crochet on the first and second stitch here. The first stitch, then the second stitch, single crochet. Then you turn and join the 2 stitches. The first stitch, second stitch, then you single crochet on the 3rd stitches. So you single crochet up till this point, the last row, make 1 chain, turn. So you continue working till you work more 4 rows, making it 6 rows, because we've done 2 rows. So if you work more 4 rows, it will be 6 rows. Then you fix your buckle. So you fix it here. Just stitch it round.